Well before we ever broke ground on phase one of our home, we had to install the septic holding tank we had purchased. We had been using an enzyme septic system. It had worked well for years, but had finally failed. The only place to put the tank that would be out of the way of the new house and the trailer was on the side of a bank at the end of the trailer. We would have to create a terrace for the tank so it could be fully covered. We collected a ton or more of rocks and laid them out as they would end up. We formed up a bulkhead to hold the bank and filled it with concrete. Then laid a course of 12-inch block on top of it and filled it with concrete. We then set the stones in mortar. Our good friend Gary showed up with his backhoe and dug the hole for the holding tank. Putting a tank in the ground that will be sump dry must have a French drain under it to keep it from floating up should water get below it. To do this, I had to dig a trench to the tank and under the bulkhead. We used the dirt taken from the hole to create a level path around the septic tank. The tank we bought was a plastic 1,200-gallon unit. It was more expensive than a concrete model, but it holds more and will last for centuries underground. We then installed a 3-inch perforated pipe ring around the bottom of the hole and covered it with a full foot of gravel and piped it out the trench. We also piped around the tank to expel our gray water to the watershed. Harry returned and set the tank down in the hole for us. We added a breather pipe to the rear of the tank that will eventually vent out the roof of the new house. We added a 15-inch riser to the top of the tank and finished up the septic piping. It was now time to backfill. We connected the trailer toilet to the tank and the trailer gray water to the gray water line. This tank has been in use for 4 years and is now hooked up to the septic line from the apartment. Thanks again for watching.